Welcome back to the Sunday Show. Joining me now is Donna Edwards, former Congresswoman from Maryland, and Kurt Bardella, NBC News Think contributor. All right, there you are. Both of you saw the first half hour of our show. What are your thoughts? Former Congresswoman Edwards, you go first.
Wow, I was struck by former Chairman Michael Steele. Poor thing, always wishing for that Republican Party that simply doesn't exist anymore and is not likely to be reincarnated anytime soon.
And Kurt, I mean, that's your part. That's your former party.
Yes, I was struck by Mr. Steele's use of the words rat patooey. I don't envy him having to come on, with that label Republican. So I keep waiting and holding out hope that one day he might, decide to join me in leaving the Republican Party. And in my case, I became a Democrat.
I would love to get both of you to talk about if you have any thoughts on the whole vaccine passport issue, because I can see how it might be useful. I can see how it's not useful. I mean, Lori Garrett pulled out her yellow card with all those vaccinations. I've got that yellow card, too, but I only have one vaccination on it, and it's from almost 20 years ago when I went to Kenya and got the malaria vaccine. Should people get a vaccine passport if one is available? Congresswoman Edwards.
This is such a tricky one. Look, I'm carrying around my card that says that I've had my 2 COVID vaccines. I don't know when I'll take it out of my handbag, but I've got it for now. I think that, both employers and, people in communities are trying to just figure out a way that they feel safe in their communities. And I think right now, with so many people still declining to get the vaccine, that it's a real mixed bag when you're packed on in an airliner with people who you don't know have had the vaccine or not. And it's not about me, it's about them.
Wait, have you been on a plane?
Not yet.
Okay.
but I want to, because now I actually have had the vaccine. And so, but it still troubles me. I'm likely to just be in my RV for the near term.
Oh, that's right. You're Madam RV. That actually would be a fun little rolling Sunday show. We should try to get that. We should try to do that. Kurt, would you get a vaccine passport? What are your views on it?
Absolutely, I would. I think that what's unique about this time is we're dealing with something that has affected in some way, shape, or form every single person living in this country and really on this planet. And one of the disturbing things throughout this past year is that one of the political parties in this country has built their entire rhetoric on doubting science, on doubting fact, on mocking common sense things. The fact that there's even a discussion right now about whether or not people want to take the vaccine is crazy to me. But one of the things that really stands out to me about this argument playing out, and what bothers me, is the Republican argument is completely hypocritical, as is just about everything they talk about. I don't remember them worrying about individual rights in post 9/11 when they wanted to do things that targeted Middle Eastern Americans. I don't remember them worrying about rights when they're clamoring for secure IDs and real IDs and stronger identification to participate in our democratic process. So why is it that now, when we're talking about something that is to the benefit of all of our community's health, they're playing this false flag game of rights and freedoms and liberties? It's completely inconsistent. Whether when you're talking about this or voting or post 9/11, they're all over the place.
Congresswoman Edwards, I'll give you the last word. Gee, why are they suddenly worried about their freedom if they have to get a vaccine passport?
No, Jonathan, you're always asking me to explain something that really has no explanation. I do think, though, that because the party has really, the Republican Party and its leadership have been going all out in opposing masks, opposing vaccines, that it's now become acculturated within the Republican Party. And it's unfortunate because all of the rest of us are going to be vaccinated. They're all going to be running around getting COVID.
And I'm still going to be wearing, I got shot 1. I'm still going to be wearing my mask. I'm too scared. Donna and Kurt will be back in our next hour. But coming up,